All right, y'all. We're gonna start winding down, getting into some music. Wow, some movie news. My goodness, guys, it has been such a wonderful weekend this weekend. Happy Juneteenth, and y'all, man, oh man, lots of movie news to talk about. Especially, we got to talk about Superman, man. Yo, we got to talk Superman. We got to talk How to Train Your Dragon because that box office is going crazy. Me and Lo were actually just talking before this, and man, Leo and F1, those are two movies that have some big question marks over them this summer. Can they do well in the box office, or are they just going to flatline? I think F1 overseas is like guaranteed to do super well, but I wonder how it'll do domestically. And then Leo, hey, it's like the only animated film for a while, so it might actually end up doing pretty well. But y'all, without further ado, let me go ahead and bring in my co-host here. What's up, Lo? How are you, man?
Hi. Good evening, my friend. We doing great. Beautiful sunny day out here in California. I got my boba. I just scarfed down some Wingstop. I don't know if y'all tried that hot honey rub. It's pretty fire.
Pretty good. Pretty fire. Okay. Yeah, they got a dope deal this going on. Don't they, like 12 wings for $12 or something? I was like,
20 for 20, brother.
20 for 20. Dog, listen, man. I'm gonna have to get my ass over to a Wingstop, brother.
Yo, because I hadn't tried that flavor yet, so that flavor's fire. And yeah, I'm ready to talk shop, man. A lot of great things going on. Representing Miyagi-Do over here.
I introduced you wrong, man. This is the next Karate Kid, y'all.
But yeah, I loved Legends, by the way. You guys go check it out before it leaves the theaters because we got a lot of movies coming up. So.
Dude, I had such a good time with Legends. I loved it, bro. Loved it.
You know, I really like the way they integrated New York. They really made New York a part of like the story and made it a character the same way that we felt with Okinawa in part 2. Loved Joshua Jackson's character. You know, kind of gave us a different dynamic than the typical, oh, let's train. And, you know, I like that, there's a little bit difference in the dynamic there. So
it kind of felt like if 2 reversed and it was them coming from Japan going to America.
Right.
And I really liked that a lot. And I thought that there were so many like fun stories to tell. And I like that this was the first Karate Kid where we actually saw him be a sensei. But unfortunately, I just feel like we needed a longer runtime. That's the only thing about the movie. I'm like, we got a lot of interesting things in this movie that did not get time to breathe.
Dude, to your point, because I was loving it, but it felt like it was on fast forward. Like it was just, it just kept going. And I was like, yo, I want to sit with this for a little bit. Like I want to.
I was like, dang, he just met the pizza girl and we already back to he got a job at the pizza shop now. And I'm like, damn, come on, y'all. Hold on, slow it down.
Right. And then she got mad at him. And I'm just like, yo, they barely know each other. What's going on here?
Right. But hey, speaking of slowing things down and bringing the house back up, y'all, we haven't seen our co-host here in a while. So we are so happy to have her back here. What's going on, Elaine? Welcome back.
Hey, how y'all doing?
I'm sorry, I don't have the little.
That's okay. Hey, no, that's okay. It is what it is. We have it in spirits. It's the energy that matters.
The energy, baby. The energy.
Exactly. It's an energetic Monday night. I'm okay. I'm doing good. I went to the movies so much last week. Jesus Christ. Honestly. You know what? As much as like I enjoyed going to the movies and seeing everything, out of the 3 I saw, this right here. This one right here.
I saw it twice. Hey, Wes Anderson's back, baby.
Y'all gotta let me know. Okay, is this like Wes Anderson, earlier Wes Anderson, or is this like Asteroid City type of? What kind of Wes Anderson we working with?
I think he continues to grow and experiment with his style and his format. I don't think he's reinventing the wheel of his niche, let's say, but I do really appreciate that he kind of dialed it down in terms of the core of the story. And within it's very classic West where you have this like silly over complex scenario and it, in context and in execution, but the reality is it's not really about that. It's really something quite simple, quite human, and quite sentimental at its core. And I think it managed to balance that really well. I have my criticisms and my loves for Asteroid City, but I think this really hones it in on what I love from Wes Anderson movies, which is really the just basic human element. I think he's such a sentimentalist in that aspect. And yeah, he hit out of the park. So I don't want to say this is, oh my God, he's back. To me, he never left, but that's me. But I do like the fact that he kind of went back to basics in a sense, but I never felt that he was like retreading old water, you know?
So this is more Grand Budapest Hotel than
A little,
Fidel.
yes, it's Grand Budapest Hotel on a smaller scale.
Yeah, because it has the
Plus,
fun
it's
and
very
charm of Grand
good.
Budapest.
Exactly.
And honestly, Benicio is fantastic. Like, he's definitely his own guy. He's his own guy, but he was kind of giving Tenenbaum, like Royal Tenenbaum, a little bit.
It's a
like
line delivery.
like a lovable asshole.
Yes, and I loved his dialogue, his performance, and his dialogue was so key to the movie being, you know, teetering between satire and, you know, drama.
Yeah.
So, oh, yeah, it was just really
good. And to be fair, Asteroid City was a little too deep and heady. So he took a step back here.
Correct.
And kept it basic,
he stepped it back. It was like the French Dispatch was, I love the French Dispatch, but it was too messy. It was too, I don't want to say superficial, but because there was so much packed into it, it became superficial as a result. And then he just went the entire other direction with Asteroid City. And Asteroid City is a very, I love and I love French Dispatch. I love it. But I can't like stand Timothée Chalamet's act. I can't stand it. I don't like that act. I can watch it, but I feel like Benicio del Toro's opening act with the artist is like what makes the movie. I think after that, it's just everything's good, but after such a strong opening, it really just can't hold up. But yeah, I think this is just a lovely marriage between French Dispatch and Asteroid City. So I think that's why people are enjoying the Phoenician Scheme a bit more.
My least favorite Wes Anderson movies, them two. Well,
and that's how a lot of people feel. A lot of people feel that way, and I get it. I really, really do. But I don't know. I like seeing directors explore different things rather than
for sure
keep reheating their own nachos. You know, bringing that one back.
This is me during French Dispatch, y'all. I'm sorry. I was man.
It's that again, that first act, I'm like, I'm in it. And then at the end, I was like, okay, but the ending, like that last scene, tears every time.
Dude. It is good. Yeah,
it is
solid.
Wonderful because you have all this mishmash of kooky little shenanigans to deliver a gut punch of a message at the end. And I really like that message, especially like for me at that time where I was really more active as a writer. It was just something that really hit home.
That gut punch. Oh, I love that one. Delivered that gut punch. And speaking of gut punch, we got a couple of emotional gut punches here to talk about with the box office pulse. Lo, what we got this week?
All right, if you're new or just joining us, we always start off the roundup with a check of the box office pulse. How to Train Your Dragon debuts at #1 with a solid $83.7 million haul, finally dethroning Lilo and Stitch. This is the biggest opening for the How to Train Your Dragon franchise. So
crazy.
How to Train Your Dragon 1, 2, and 3 did not make as much as the live action remake. And I think Disney already laid the path for other studios, but DreamWorks is seeing, hey, we can make a little cash off our franchises. So, you know, I'm not looking forward to maybe like a Shrek or a Kung Fu Panda, but, you know, DreamWorks, they got something going here. Lilo and Stitch wasn't too far behind. Well, maybe a little too far behind, but they're already close to $1 billion. They made 15.5 mil this weekend. A24's Materialists opened really strong at #3 with a 12 mil haul, which isn't bad compared to its animated blockbusters right in front of it. I think that's healthy for Materialists. R-rated rom-com from an indie director, and the budget was about 20 mil. So they're definitely making their money back. A nice hit for A24, which is very needed considering their last 3 or 4 films kind of all bombed. So rounding out the top 5, we got Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning and Ballerina, which I actually saw over the weekend as well. Ana de Armas was fantastic. The action was crisp, and it felt fresh. There was something about this that it was a story worth telling, and I'm really glad they did it. But yeah, let me throw this to Eli. You haven't been with us in a while. Which of this top 5 have you seen so far? Are you surprised with either How to Train Your Dragon or Materialist with how well they've done?
I'm not surprised with How to Train Your Dragon. I am pleasantly surprised with The Materialist, despite how unimpressed I was by it. But didn't like it. I'm sorry. I'm really sad about it. I'm mad about it too. I didn't like it. Didn't like The Materialist. I'm really, really sad.
I liked it though.
Still gotta watch.
We'll get into it. We'll get into it, Lo, because I've had so many conversations over the weekend. I'm like, I can't. There's something about it. I'm like, no, I can't.
Don't
vibe
tell
with
me who
it.
she picks, y'all. I don't want to hear no.
I don't care about that.
spoilers.
That's the point. That is not even the issue for me. It's like all these other things that are going on with it. I'm like, what? I understand what she was trying to say, but I did not think that the way she did it worked for her.
Uh-oh.
That's me. That's just me. And I'm a big Past Lives fan. I'm a Past Lives
Oh, I
believer.
love
I was
that movie
hyping this
so
shit up.
much.
Everyone, all the girlies I went with to the theater with, I'm like, oh my God, you're gonna love it. Like, this director is phenomenal. She's so la 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 la. And then we finished, and I was like, I'm embarrassed.
Oh no.
Nobody liked it. Nobody out of like the 6 people that I went with, nobody liked it.
Oh
It was
no.
bad. It was a bomb. It was a
Dang,
bomb
that's
for us.
brutal.
It's sad. And I've been seeing a
Dang.
lot of very valid criticisms with it, but I do enjoy that it is sparking conversation, it's sparking debates, and it's making money. So go for it. It is still, better than most of the things that, come out in the box office anyway. So that's how I feel about Materialist. Ballerina, I did catch. I really like Ana de Armas, but I feel like a lot of people were like, oh my God, thank God John Wick was in it. I didn't like that they used John Wick too much. I feel like his inclusion, her character depended way too much on him. And I feel like that undercut her. And it felt a little icky. I'm not gonna lie, because it was like, oh, she's a girl boss, but this man is still better than her. Don't worry about it. That's how it felt. I was like, this is weird. I didn't come here for this.
I don't know. I didn't see it that way. I felt like she
Yeah,
held her
same.
own. I felt like it was a passing of the torch versus like, oh, I'm better than you. It's just she just wasn't quite on that level yet.
Yeah,
But she didn't even pass the Bechdel test. Like, she didn't even have anything that didn't revolve around a man the whole movie. And I was like, man, come on.
I mean, I think
do better than this.
If they would have put him in an hour worth of runtime in the movie, I would have probably felt the same. I mean, I think he's got maybe 20 minutes of screen time. So I was like, well, they had that little.
Yeah, it was more the narrative choices that his 20 minutes of screen time like affected. So I don't want to go into spoilers there. Like, it's still, the action is so fun. I had so much fun with her fight scene and her fight choreography. Of course, it hit all the right notes. We're getting people with household objects. That's top notch, perfect John Wick trope there.
Yo, the ice skates, y'all.
The ice skates are cool.
Awesome.
There was the TV remote that was cool. There was an axe. Like, that was really cool. There was just some story choices where I was like, man, we could have done something a little bit more interesting than this. But then again, every John Wick movie is just kind of like, oh my God, the action's amazing, but the story could be better. That's why I think Chapter 4 is just like such a golden egg, because the story's good and the action's even better,
Chapter 4. Mwah,
yeah, it's like beautiful.
So good, man.
And I did actually also catch Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. So fun. I had so much fun with that. So cringe, but wow, I had fun.
To use your phrase, it definitely was reheating some nachos though.
It's the same movie. It was the same movie. They just replayed it. They were, when teachers are like, I'm just gonna play a movie. That's what these guys did. That's what Christopher McQuarrie and Tom Cruise did for me.
Yeah.
But I have fun.
I mean, as cool as the biplane sequence is, we've seen Tom Cruise hanging off a plane already.
Right. I feel like.
And then the 2 planes, it kind of reminded me of Fallout with the 2 helicopters. Like,
yo, it was so fun though. Like, we went from
it's the submarine scene. The submarine scene is
that was cool.
Climax of the movie.
The tension there was great.
Woo! That whole theater was clenched.
Had the gay submarine, man. I was down, bruh. I liked
it. It was fun.
It started rolling.
Don't hear what I'm not saying. It was fun. It was
a roller coaster there. But then after that, we had the planes, and I'm like, this is the most crazy stunt in the movie. Like, you've hit us here, and it's really hard to top that. How many buildings can you jump off of at that point?
Yeah, no,
Here we
I
are.
think we've definitely seen the last mission, at least for some time. So
I hope so.
Now.
I hope they let it settle down. I hope they let it marinate
Man.
and just continue to just cement itself as like kind of a more classic franchise.
does it surprise you guys at all that Materialist did so well? Do you think it's because of Pedro Pascal and Chris Evans? Do you think that's what's
That's
kind
why
of like
people showed up. That
Okay.
that was the hook.
because 12 mil for a rom com in the summer? That's pretty decent.
My theater was
Also,
packed.
there's no direct competition. It's the only
Mhm.
rom-com out right now. I think
Yeah.
people are craving the rom-com thing, man. People are craving the Pretty
Mhm.
Womans again. They're craving the classic rom-com formula of just goofy, not this crazy, like well thought out plot, but simple, cute. People are
Yeah.
craving things like that, and they're going straight to streaming. They're
Yeah.
terribly made.
Yeah.
Netflix is chopping out the same movie over and over. So it's
People are
nice to
tired.
have an option in theaters for the rom-com crowd.
I
And they
think there's an
showed up to
audience
show
here too. I mean, double-digit millions first weekend. Even though it hit number 3, it's going up against some titans here. So
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
nothing. Is there like another big rom-com movie that's going? Don't say Bride Hard, y'all.
No, no.
It's not going
And
to
I
be
was
it.
informed of that movie's existence against my will.
Oh my god, man! I
wait,
just
time out.
feel-
Did you say Bride Hard?
Yes, with Rebel Wilson.
Yes.
That's enough to tell
Oh,
you. That's
Okay, no, I
enough to
saw the
let you
trailer
know
for
how
that.
that's going.
Kombucha.
Yeah, I don't know who's gonna go see that.
Yeah, Bride
No,
Hard.
that is a straight to streaming right there. Unfortunate.
Tyler said, "Who is the third?"
Girl, we're gonna have to get on what's that dating platform? Raya? We're gonna have to get on Raya. We're gonna
Yeah,
have to
for
dig
real.
it.
They got them a little profile. They got them a little joint profile.
I hope whoever they are, they get a little check. Because you know what?
So, before we move on, though, Leo, did you see How to Train Your Dragon? And anything on the top 5 catch your eye here?
I did see How to Train Your Dragon, and I liked it. Listen, I had a really good time. It is very shot for shot, though.
Oh,
like,
dude.
I'm gonna drop that bomb on y'all. Like, I'm sorry, it's very shot for shot.
Hey,
In the sense that,
Mason
like,
Thames, though, that was my
he was
hiccup right
great.
there.
Like, Mason was awesome. Remind me the dad, the father.
Oh, Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler. My goodness, I just completely had a brain fart. Gerard Butler was amazing as Stoic. I love seeing him in like the big wig and the costume.
You know what's funny though? Like, he's kind of just playing himself. Like that's
Yeah,
who
he
he
is.
is.
He's just hamming it up. I'm like, dude,
That's just who he is.
I loved it. I thought that the flying scenes were great. The score sounded awesome. And it's cool to see that this is like the #1 How to Train Your Dragon in the franchise. We complain over and over about live action, but people love them. People love them. They went to Mufasa. They went to this. They're showing up. People are loving live action movies. And as much as we're like, move on, like the world is not ready for that. So they're going to keep on coming out. How to Train Your Dragon 2 is already in the works. Lilo and Stitch, I think it'll leg out obviously to Bill. I think in A24, it's about time they had a hit, man.
Yeah,
This year's been
they need
rough,
this.
rough start. But
7th time's the charm. Am I right, boys?
right.
Wait, hold on. Well, what's the count? It was like Death of a Unicorn,
Yep.
Opus.
Yeah.
What else we had?
Legend of Ochi.
Yeah, Legend of Ochi. Nobody watched. I was just like, I like
it back
Lilo and
too.
Stitch attempts.
That's 5.
Oh, goodness
They've
gracious.
been struggling. So
They were
but
struggling.
one thing that's interesting about Materialist is the audience didn't quite love it. I noticed it was kind of
You
like
think the word of mouth's gonna hurt it?
I think it might be that marketing, man. And I haven't seen it, so I can't quite say. But I'm like,
it's misleading.
maybe it's not as rom-commy as people thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, I will say this.
Sure.
I think no spoilers, but there's a story beat totally takes a left turn from what anybody was expecting. And I'm not saying it was a bad choice, but I think it definitely takes catches people off guard, I would say.
Yeah, that's
luck.
kind of one of my issues with it.
Tuck Luck says, do yourselves a favor. Don't see Bride Hard. See Pixar's Elio instead. I don't know, Tough Luck. I'm dying to see Bride Hard, man. I might just have to skip Elio for that one.
Tyler said the audiences felt like A24 tricked them again. What are we talking about here, though? Are we talking about Beau is Afraid? What What are we talking about here?
Bo is Afraid was an absolute disaster. I'm sorry. Bo is Afraid was a disaster, man.
Bo is done.
Bo gotta go on back over to the corner and keep being afraid because that just did not do it for me.
Bo was cooked.
Okay.
Yeah.
For real. Bo was cooked, dog.
Good Lord.
But just to kind of tie things up with a ribbon here, I think 1, 2, 3, we had almost 5 films in double digits. The summer season's really kicking into gear.
Yeah.
We're only going to have more and more blockbusters as we go through July, especially with all the films coming up. So you love to see people back at the movies. This is great.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get into our first big top story of the week. Superman, DC Studios saviors, they hope. Came out with a brand new trailer. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I'm kind of avoiding film spots at this point because I'm really excited for James Gunn's vision, and I just want to watch the movie right now. But for you guys, if you guys saw the trailer, what did you guys think? Anything new? Anything spicy?
I can go first. I'm about to rip my goddamn hair out about what's going on Twitter, man. I'm about to rip my damn hair out. I'm like, please.
Leo's getting the tweezers.
I'm just like, oh my God, I don't have any hair, by the way, y'all. So I'm like literally about to start just grooving through my head.
Follicle by follicle, Leo.
Just picking him out like little by little.
Oh no, he's
Like
gonna do his own CFX surgery.
Yo, I mean, I'm like, yo, the Snyder people are like mad, and they're like, oh, we're gonna the Snyder Colt's gonna drop spoilers of Superman. I'm like, dude, can we all just agree that this is new? We got to move on. I had to just get that off my chest. That said, this new trailer looks the most audience friendly, in my opinion. I think this has like actual clips of seeing superpowers. We see Superman use like the eye lasers. It really, to me, looks like, damn, this looks like a summer blockbuster. And I hadn't felt that way about the marketing leading up to this, but it does look like really fun, colorful, from this trailer alone. I saw some criticisms about it looking maybe a little rubbery. It's probably a little bit of ways from being done. I don't think all of the footage that they use is actually completely done. However, what I did see was very entertaining. It just looks fun. It looks like a good summer movie. And man, the more I'm seeing David Corenswet as Superman, the more I'm like feeling good because I want that hopeful Superman back. I want my Superman to be cheesy, goofy, have the big blue Boy Scout type of personality or grow into that. Because I'm sorry, Henry Cavill. You had the look, but the vibe just wasn't there, man.
You know what's funny is I saw one little clip, and that's actually why I've been avoiding it. I actually muted Superman, but I saw one little clip that everybody was fighting about. It's okay for Superman to be a little bit funny. It's not the end of the world. He can have some goofiness. Like Christopher Reeve had that. Like, come on, guys. Come on.
This type of stuff. People were mad that Superman punched the guy's teeth out. Like, Superman doesn't punch people's teeth out. I'm like, that guy was trying to destroy the city. This guy's trying to level the city. Like, oh, I'm not going to be choked up about Superman punching some dude's teeth out.
Man,
makes sense to me.
It's the moral panic of it all.
It really and also those fandoms and the people on film Twitter specifically, they just want to fight about anything and everything. It's just that's every freaking movie now. So
the MCU's dead. The MCU's back. The MCU's dead. Whew. It's been a mess.
Lawrence Report says Superman will be the biggest movie of the summer. That's a bold take. Thanks for joining the show.
Could very well be. Could very well be. Who it honestly, I genuinely think it's anyone's game between those two.
No, seriously. Between the damn dinosaurs and then, Pedro Pascal's hot streak.
I don't know if people are as excited about the dinosaurs. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I feel like people are a little bit tired. But that's just me not really sensing on not only just on social media, but I guess like my environment, the word of mouth, and like I haven't really seen a lot of interest in it or as much interest in it as the debate between Fantastic Four, Superman, But I think what's gonna help Fantastic Four, and Marvel has the materialists to thank for this. It's a Pedro Pascal summer.
Oh yeah.
And Pedro Pascal continues to bring butts into theaters.
Yeah.
And it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. I'm not saying it's a guarantee that it's going to do better than Superman, but people don't really know David Cornsweet as much as people like are starting to warm up to him, and the girlies are fawning because he's cute. But
Can I just
we
say
still
something
don't
though?
know him.
With
Yeah,
the suit and the Fortress of Solitude and this shot I have on the still here, he looks
yeah,
great.
he looks
He looks
great.
fantastic. And
He
the
looks
composition
fantastic.
here is it's absolutely wonderful. This is like I really hope this feels like cream. Like this is creme de la creme.
Yeah, this feels like tip of the top,
Mm-hmm.
upper
And you know what?
echelon.
Like the
comic book
trunks,
movies.
you know, some people don't like it. Some people like the trunks. I think it looks fine. I love
We
the
got
trunks.
bigger problems. We got bigger problems than those trunks.
Chunks
Good
and no
Lord.
chunks. Like, man, the chunks
Uh-huh.
are nice.
The
Yo,
movie's got Nathan Fillion in it, and we're worried about the trunks.
you called out something though that I really like about every version of Superman. It is always a nobody, and I like that because it allows me to see them as Superman. Like it allows me to be like, hey, that's Superman. Like now that I see Henry Cavill, yeah, I associate him with Superman. Whether he wants that or not is another question. But I associate him with Superman. Brandon Routh, Christopher Reeve. I just associate them all with Superman.
Hell yeah. And Lawrence Support, I'm with you. In James Gunn, I trust. The Guardians trilogy is one of my favorite trilogies of all time. Tough Luck agrees with you, Ileana. He thinks that even though Dominion was mediocre, it made $1 billion, and maybe audiences are tired.
Maybe they're sick of it, man.
So he doesn't think Rebirth will make $1 billion.
Gaining more traction. I think, and it's the cast, it's the marketing, but Superman, again, like you guys are mentioning, this trailer has the most mass appeal in the way that it's edited. And I think that was kind of the smart thing to do, like strategically start with the teasers, get the conversation going, get the people that are, you know, in your, I guess, more niche, even though this is still, you know, it's comic superhero movies are not a niche anymore, but in comparison to the, you know, the mass audience, you're going to hit your target audience first with something a little bit more curated. You're going to cause, you know, spark that debate, and then closer to the date, you make something that's a little bit, you know, it's revealing more, but you're getting people intrigued. And I think the timing's right. So, and especially now with the you know, the Materialist, whether people liked it or not, it's creating buzz. People are talking about it.
100% agree. 100%. Yeah, like whether it's negative or positive, I mean, who said it best? Somebody said it. Like any press is press.
Any press is good press.
Yeah, any press is good press. So
absolutely, I can't wait.
Luck is upset with the term cape shit.
Oh Lord,
super suit shit.
No capes.
No capes.
I guess, like, it's really, again, we have bigger problems, people. my concern, is it going to be good? Am I going to have fun with it? Am I going to like it? That's, you know, I'm keeping my eye on the prize.
We live in the now, darling.
Exactly.
In the now, darling.
Live in the now.
In the now, darling.
I love Edna Mode. She's one of my favorite side characters of all time.
Diva. Who is that diva?
There's a good comment from Tyler. Next Jurassic trailer, they need to copy Superman showing T-Rex shooting.
They're trying to make that Mosasaurus happen. It's not gonna happen.
Yo, well, I don't know what monstrosity they were cooking in that lab, but man, the one that came out of the dark,
crazy, man. I was like, yo, Godzilla cousin done emerged from the darkness, bro.
Yeah, hey, to your point, Leo, they're going kaiju.
Yeah,
they are going kaiju. That's what they're trying to do.
It's a creature feature. We cannot abandon that. Okay, we cannot abandon the ancient texts.
I'm so down for it.
And sticking into the realm of cape-ish, like Tough Luck doesn't want me to say, head of DC Studios James Gunn confirms that a Wonder Woman film is being written right now. And let's go, guys. Who are we eyeing for Wonder Woman? Do we want an unknown or just someone that you think?
Barrera for me.
I think that'd be great.
Melissa Barrera. She stood up and stood for something proudly.
Just be so opposite to her last actress. The last person to portray Wonder Woman. I don't think they have the balls. I don't think DC Studio has the balls to do that.
They might go safe.
I would respect it. I'm not gonna lie, guys, but I I don't know. I think James Gunn is really more focused on saving the DCU. By saving, I mean making it profitable.
Yep.
Right.
And that would hurt it. I don't think he would make that business
What do
risk.
you guys think about Margaret Qualley?
James Gunn's wife.
I don't think enough people know her. I don't think enough
Yeah?
people know her. I think
mean, like,
she's
she was kind of doing her thing. You know, she had the substance, and you know, she's kind of coming up a little bit.
In my
no,
opinion.
it doesn't stick
no.
for me. It's not. It's
Mm-mm.
not her. I
She
would
doesn't have the sauce?
love. I would love for a woman of color to take up the
Okay.
mantle of Wonder Woman. I would
Same.
love a woman like
Adria
I
Arquette?
want someone shaped like freaking Venus Williams, you know? Like I want
Ooh.
someone with
Yeah,
body. I want someone
stacked.
with
Like so a little
Exacto.
bit of muscle, a little bit of
I
Muscle.
want
Yeah.
muscle. I want to see swole. I want to see, she doesn't have to be, ripped, but I want to see something. And, Melissa Barrera and Margaret Qualley aren't really giving that. They're still like, these stick thin, very light skinned girls. And I want something different. If we're going to, again, rehash Wonder Woman as a character, it's time for a change. We need to change it up. And Wonder Woman can literally be anybody. Like we saw Patty Jenkins portray Amazonians as every single type of person and ethnicity under the rainbow. So it's not impossible.
Yo, so here's I got two other names that I put on my video. Two other names on the list. Meg Calamari. I thought she was phenomenal in Moon Knight. And I want her to get another chance in this arena. And
love her.
What if they revisit? What if they just revisit the past and they say, "Hey, the Flash didn't work out. Sasha Kaye, come on over here. Let's talk." Because she's already like ripped. If she just got a little more built.
I'll throw you this one. I'll throw you this one your way. Katie O'Brien.
Ooh, I like that.
I like Katie. I like that.
It's a possibility. I don't know if she has box office appeal.
Yeah,
is the issue, but she's got the build, and she's got the
build. I have some kind of hesitation with Katie. Mm-hmm. I almost feel like I want you to be muscle mommy without having to be trapped in the superhero movies.
Fair.
But hell,
fair.
I mean, shit, if we talking straight up just body aesthetic, yeah, she's perfect. I mean, she's got the body build, man. She is.
I just don't want it to be another Abby, I don't want another Abby in the Last of Us situation.
No, man.
That's lame. Look at her. Look at this reference picture that our good co-host Loretto has provided with us today.
What is Wonder Woman too pretty in this picture? I'm sorry.
No, she's fantastic.
No, she's fantastic.
She's muscled up, but she still looks great. I think there's something to really appreciate here.
Yeah.
Look, Leo went.
No, honestly, I'm with you now. And I was gonna say, Katie O'Brien's got a little bit of charm to her. Like I loved her in everything I've seen her.
Yeah, she's.
I think she's cool. It has to be that balance of badass but still very empathetic and sweet. And if we're gonna go with again another origin story, she has to be there. This is something that I did like from the Patty Jenkins version. There has to be like the sense of innocence to her, because we need somebody that can really sell confronting humanity and mankind for the first time.
What do you guys think about Tyler's pick?
Oh, bella, preciosa, portorra, perra. What? Yes, she's Puerto Rican.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's happening right now?
Adriana Arjona is beautiful. She's beautiful. She's cool. She's funny. I don't know if she would again. Who would pull butts into theaters? I don't know. But then again, the previous actors was also kind of an unknown when she was cast, and that movie did really well. Yeah, but I don't know if that would hurt this.
To be fair, I mean, before Gal Gadot became such a meme, she was in the Fast and the Furious a couple times. Like, we didn't really know her either.
It's not big. Well, here's the only thing though, is that people are still highly associating Wonder Woman with Gal. I will say with Linda Carter,
they merchandise the hell out of her.
Yeah, man. I will say with Linda Carter, she had been. Oh, listen, I love you, Linda. You a queen. I'm not calling you old, boo. I'm not. I'm just saying she's kind of a relic of the past. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She's of the past. Now the present Wonder Woman is still just so associated with that Gal Gadot image.
Yeah,
I do worry slightly about that, but. I mean, I think everybody that's been said so far, I've enjoyed it. Except no offense, Lo. I don't know about Margaret Qualley, but everybody else, I've really enjoyed.
For sure. I don't know. I just figured like she got some of the fitness, but you're right though. She would need to put on a little bit of weight, maybe put on some muscle.
Weight.
Yeah. And even more, I think even more important than all of this, though it's really, really fun to play casting director. I'm concerned and curious who is writing it. Like, what's going on? Because
please not Patty.
I'm sorry, if it's Patty or if it's not a woman, I don't want it. Take it back to the dealer. I don't want it.
I'm done. If they say Patty Jenkins is returning to write, I am signing off.
It was Kathleen Kennedy being like, man,
I need you to give me the stone.
No. Absolutely not.
Next story.
Next story.
Kal-El.
Oh, I'm triggered.
I can't. I'm not gonna lie. I almost turned the movie off. I was like, yo, I can't with this movie.
I'm tired, man. I really wanted to love it. And I did. I convinced myself for a little bit there, but hey, see? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
we're cooking.
They could use Nubia. They could use Nubia. She's a great Wonder Woman. She's fucking badass.
Hello.
I would be down to see it. But is the world ready?
World's never going to be ready. You got to force it.
I'm telling you, man, these goofy little dorky little comic book mob little dorks are going to be goofy about it anyway.
Right.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. Well, interesting. Potential.
All right, y'all. Look, this speaks right to my heart, you guys. Mel Brooks confirmed in a small little teaser that Spaceballs 2 is coming to theaters 2027. Mark your calendars. Rick Moranis, the super dad who retired from acting to take care of his family, is coming out of retirement to play Dark Helmet. Bill Pullman's coming back with his son, Lewis, who you guys just saw as Bob in Thunderbolts. I love Mel Brooks. I love Spaceballs. May the Schwartz be with you. I'm here for it. Let's go. I'm hyped. Any Spaceballs fans, you guys? Eli, I know you're looking skeptical right now.
I don't know what it is, Slow.
You don't want it?
No, don't look at me.
Dang it. I knew I was the only one.
I just seen Eli down there like
you know, when a baby is like presented like weird food for the first time, we're like
she's like, please don't pick me.
No.
Wait, hold on, Leo, are you with me? No one?
Look, no. Listen, I like Spaceballs. I think it doesn't quite hold up as well, but it is a fun watch. I'm just not one of those that's like, hey, this is the first DVD I'm pulling off the shelf, homie. But like, like
Leo said the DVD is not there. It's not in the room with us.
Fucking not. I mean, honestly, but listen, man, it's a good movie. It's good. I'm just not. I'm maybe not as crazed as some of film punditry is, but I do enjoy it. I think it's funny.
Love you and your niche interest. Love, you're great.
Mel Brooks better only be voicing because this man is 93 years old. I'm like, damn, Brandon.
They're about to put him back in the makeup chair for yogurt. I don't know.
God, man, like, he only got to be playing yogurt.
Oh my God, he is 98.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's about to hit a hundo.
Hey, I gotta say though, did you guys see the little teaser title crawl that they did?
Hilarious.
Because that was pretty funny. It was like, oh, it's been like 27 years. We've had two Dune movies and how many Jurassic Parks and how many Star Wars movies.
32 Marvel movies and
I thought that was pretty
cool. Back in the microwave.
Oh, Tyler, I was thinking the same thing. I didn't want to say it. I was like, they better finish this movie.
Get it done.
The clock,
it could be
the clock is ticking. Oh no, that's crazy.
You know what's funny? I had a feeling this story might be just for me, but you know what?
Okay.
That's okay.
I am here for it, you guys. I've always loved Mel Brooks, man. Young Frankenstein's one of my favorite comedies of all time.
Great.
Robin Hood Men in Tights, classic. Dave Chappelle had his first acting gig in that one.
Producers was great. What is that other one he's got?
Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles.
That's a good one.
Blazing Saddles, bro. Inappropriate. You just could not release that today at all. Like hell,
of course
it's
not.
Hilarious.
And really quick, Tough Luck. We had to cut it due to time issues, but we were going to talk about Gato, and I gotta say, Tough Luck. I'm excited. It's the director of Luca. I think the hand painted animation would look really cool. But as we get more news, we'll probably start talking about it as it gets closer to.
Yeah, sorry about that, Tough Luck. There is a short on the channel with a couple more details, but otherwise, yeah, we had to cut for time. Sorry.
Very, very cute though. I really like Luca. Luca's fun. Luca's very sweet.
I appreciate that. You also appreciate Blazing Saddles. Tough Luck. Thank you.
You had good luck with Tough Luck.
All right, y'all. Let's keep it moving. All right, close the evening. Chris Evans, Mr. Captain America himself, says he's quite sad to not be returning for Avengers Doomsday. Guys, am I living in a time warp? Didn't he say he was coming back? I thought, what's going on here? I call baloney.
The trade said that he was going to be in the movie. He then came out and said, no, I'm sad I wasn't invited to the party. Okay, Andrew Garfield. Okay, Andrew.
No, for real. I'm calling baloney. He's trying to just keep this hush or whatever, but
nah, he said that materialist checks was not enough.
Period. He was like,
not
12
enough.
million is all they made.
That check was skinny for what he's used to. Good.
Hey, by the way, hold on. Not to completely derail this story, but guys, Chris Evans put on a hell of a performance, I thought, in Materialist. I thought
he played himself.
But I mean, like he showed some heart. He showed some heart, and he showed some like I thought it was okay.
He did. But that's his best role. Just a normal guy.
Yeah, 100%.
That is his lane, and he should continue to perfect it because that is what he's good at.
Tough Luck is what makes him such a good actor is that he can play Captain America. Because if you're a normal dude and you can act like Captain America, that's some good acting chops, dude. Like that's some good chops, Cap. But yeah,
especially Civil War.
Yeah, like I love his banter with Robert Downey Jr. They played off each other really well.
They were so good, man.
There's a reason it's iconic. There's a reason people are still salivating to return to that time.
Man, salivating.
But yeah, how about you, Leo? You think this is a whole he's just hiding his appearance, he's just being hush about it?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Eli, my bad.
No, you're good.
Yeah, this is a 100% bluff. Nothing more. I'm like, yeah, Chris Evans, you win it. Like you said, Eli, he needs some money.
Yeah.
What was that? Red One or whatever? Dude, that shit made terrible money at the box office. Like, what else has he been in? That Ana de Armas weird Apple movie? What else?
Oh my God, yeah.
Just be positive. Said
throw
Avengers Payday.
Yeah. People getting paid out in this camp. Shit. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. got a fat old check. Fat check.
Tyler said, bring back old Steve.
He's probably going to be in the next one. What's that? Doomsday and then Secret War, right?
Well, Secret you got to have Captain Hydra. Not Captain America. We got Captain Hydra.
Like, am I tripping? We had a show where we were talking about that. Like, because it was like, oh, Chris Evans is going to be in the next Avengers movie.
Right.
He's going to be Cap, Hydra. Like,
yeah. He's trying to save face, y'all. Trying to save
Kevin Feige, like, got on the phone, like, hey, Chris, you better
pipe that down, bro.
Yeah, we're here like, Chris Evans, you're a goddamn liar. Just us on stream.
I forgot he was even in Knives Out.
Yeah, you know what? I like that with the turtleneck, and he was all snarky and shit.
His cable knit sweater, his snarkiness. I think he plays a great little bad guy.
Yeah,
he was even good in that Gray Man. I thought he was the best part about that. Everybody else was kind of looking bored.
I was gonna say I forgot that was a thing.
It's very easy to forget, man. Everybody looked bored out of their mind.
You know, it's tough to stand out when you're gray. It really is.
Nice. Well done, Eli.
But that was really good. Really well timed.
Oh, Lordy. Oh, well. We'll see how it goes.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, Tough Luck. Appreciate you.
Appreciate that. Ooh, different color and everything. Okay.
Despite Doomsday rightly delayed thanks to the VFX workers, I worry of its quality with Robert Downey Jr. Doom of it all and Deadpool's return at risk due to BL versus JB. So I think when it comes to Avengers Doomsday, whether it was going to be Avengers King's Dynasty or whatever, I think it was always going to be like really stacked. Because like we're talking like the whole first saga plus this saga, like it just no matter what direction they took, it was going to be crazy packed, man. And all the rumors we've been going through on this channel, Tough Luck, you know, it just seems like a massive overcomplication, but I am willing to hold my tongue on any criticisms until I see it on screen. Because I just know reading any of this shit on paper is going to just look like, damn, this is a mess. Oh my God, there's too much going on. Right. Oh my God. Look at Civil War. When stuff was coming out for Civil War and this person's going to be in this person, it was like, fuck, this is just too much, man.
Right. Now, and there was a lot of discourse like, oh, Black Panther, Spider-Man. Wait, how are they going to do this?
Right? Dude, everybody was like, how are they going to keep Black Panther, Spider-Man introducing the same move? They're doing too much. And it came
the disciples have doubted before.
Yep.
And here we are again.
What's the insert the Grand Theft Auto? Oh shit, here we go again.
What? Here we go again. Yeah, here we are. I mean, again, I think time and time again, the cycle, the debate, the conversation, the thoughts, they repeat themselves. And we need to challenge that. And that's why we're here today.
Well said. Well said. I'm not gonna lie, I was about to ask y'all about the BLJB thing. I was like, did I miss that?
Tough Luck saw my face going, like, doing math.
Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni. My bad, y'all. I should have said
it's all good. It's all good. I immediately thought Justin Bieber, and I was like, no, that's
that's Lawrence Report said Chris Evans is just trolling. Did you see Justin Bieber?
Yes, dude. JB,
the one and only.
Yo, I just figured out last week. What's his face? Who directs Wicked? Directed Justin Bieber's little concert movie.
John M.
I'll never say never.
Never say never.
Hey, Tyler! Shouts out Tyler. He called it out.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, you know Chris Evans is just doing a type 5. He's just doing.
When all is said and done, we're all gonna be seated for Avengers Doomsday, and I think 80% here, 80%. Chris Evans is probably going to make an appearance
at the very least in the end credits, even if
right,
it's
maybe like a post-credit scene, you know. But
he'll definitely be there. If he ain't Hydra Cap, he's old man Cap coming back to fight the fight. Y'all already know Steve ain't gonna be sitting out the front line. Oh my goodness! Another fantastic show, everybody. Low, start us off, man. Where can the people find you? And what you got coming up, buddy?
You can follow me on Twitter or Letterboxd. Oh, it's not there again. At Marcellus Durden. You can follow us on all socials. Oh, I didn't even mention where I was talking from. I'm a critic and writer for the Cinema Spot. I know I'm doing it again. Eli's over here dying. It's like,
no, you got this.
Well, I got this. Okay. I am a critic, writer, and editor for the Cinema Spot. Follow us on all socials at the Cinema Spot. We are currently covering the Tribeca Film Festival. My managing editor, John Daniel, has been killing it. He's been watching short films. He has like 8 reviews for the Tribeca Film Festival right now. He's killing it. We also have a review for the Phoenician Scheme, which we were just talking about at the start of the show. Wes Anderson's latest film. It's not in the top 5 of the box office, but it's worth a watch if you're into some fun, kooky, silly cinema. So check that out, y'all. And I'm delayed, but I am going to put out some work for Lilo and Stitch and maybe a couple other movies coming up this summer. So check us out at thecinemasspot.com.
Hey, Lowell, check the corner. You got your ad back.
My what?
You got
your handle.
Hey, y'all can follow me on Twitter or Letterboxd at Marcellus Dirty.
I hope it didn't sound like I said you got your ass back.
No, it did not, but now it did, Leo.
I've been over there doing them squats at the gym on Fridays. We see you, buddy.
Get them reps in. Oh, my Lord.
Eli, let the people know where they can find you and what you got coming up.
You can find me at Captain Melendez on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. And yes, I will still continue to call it Twitter. And you can also find me and my colleagues over on the Puerto Rico Critics Association. We are also the PRCA podcast over on Spotify and wherever else you listen to your podcast. We're also at PR Critics on Twitter and Instagram.
All right, y'all. Definitely be sure to follow her over there, y'all. She's got the best phrases in the business, from reheating your nachos to crispy bacon, man. Like, definitely be sure to go.
Spicy bacon. Spicy
Yeah.
bacon. Was it sexy bacon?
But y'all, the show is officially on Mondays now, 6 p.m. PT. Come on by. We'll be back next week, guys. I am so behind on reviews, y'all. I'm sorry, but I will absolutely be getting my review for Ballerina up. And I got Karate Kid up. I got that and How to Train Your Dragon. So we got that. Pixar's Leo this week. I'll be seeing that tomorrow night. Didn't see F1 tonight, unfortunately, but we'll be seeing that next week. So, guys, there's lots of reviews coming, as well as daily Marvel news and rumors. Y'all already know. Hit that subscribe button if you do. And come on back next week. 6 p.m. PT, 7 p.m. MT, 8 p.m. CT, and 9 p.m. ET. My goodness, guys. Y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time on Giggly Goods.